Hey, what's up YouTube? MacGyver7 here, and today we're looking at the Poweradd Energycell 10,000. Right, so Poweradd's been around for quite some time. They're kind of up in the same tier as like Anchor and some other big name power bank companies out there on Amazon, but Poweradd's been around for quite some time, and they sent me over the Energycell 10,000, which is like their attempt of giving you guys a small, compact but powerful battery pack that can pretty much power on anything or any device. So what I typically like to do when I review power banks and things like that is I like to kind of look at the connectors and then kind of see how well they fare against turning a device on, right? So coming from something small such as like a Google Home Mini to a device such as an iPhone, and then something a little bigger like an iPad, which requires a lot of juice to turn on. So we're going to look at that test here in a second. But just off the bat, let's go ahead and check out what you get once you get the Poweradd. So right off the bat, you get your actual Poweradd device or battery pack. All right, it's pretty compact. As you can see, it's pretty small, which is good. You can store this thing right in your pocket. It doesn't require any extra utilities or anything or accessories that you would need to actually get this thing going. All right, so when you get it, it does come about 30% charged for the most part. I think that's like industry standard. You're not going to get a full battery right off the bat. You're gonna have to charge it. So I did charge it, and it took me about an hour and a half maybe to get it fully charged, to 2 hours. I do use a short USB cable. If you guys don't know about that trick, to use a short USB cable, you actually can charge things a lot faster, as it takes the electricity or the charge time a lot less time to get to the device with a shorter cord. That's why if you have a long cord, it may take your device longer than if you have a short cord. So that's your little advice here for as far as charging things. But right off the bat, if you look here, the connectors here are pretty good. You have your one connector here for any device, and then here's your charging connector. It is pretty quick. I will say that at least that it's really good. And again, I like the fact that it's really small. It's made out of like premium plastic. And we'll see a little bit of smudges and things like that, but overall it's pretty good. Now, as far as in the box here, let's go ahead and move this out the way. In your box, you will get a cool carrying case, which is cool. So I always like to have these, especially if you care about your battery packs or devices getting scratched up. It's always good to have one of these just to kind of put it in there and kind of tote it around. And then it comes with the cable as well, and then some instructions. But pretty much everyone knows how to charge a battery pack. It's pretty self-explanatory. Plug it in. So that's pretty much it as far as packaging goes. You get your cord there, and then you get your actual little carrying case here, which is actually pretty cool. All right, so and going back to the connectors, it's just standard USB. It's not USB-C or anything, so it's pretty much straight to the point. Now, as far as turning it on, there's a button here. It's really cool. It has an indicator. So what happens is, as you lose juice or lose power in the battery pack, the white LEDs that you see here will start to disappear up into the last one, and then they will just completely go away, just as you can see here, which means that you have no more power, right? So, but if you click the button, you have all 4 LEDs. That means you're fully charged. If you have like 1 or 2, that means you're partially charged. So that's kind of cool to have the indicator, because some battery packs don't have that and some do. But this one's kind of cool and neat how they have it set up here. So let's go ahead and see how well this fares against charging different devices. All right, so we're going to start out with the Google Home Mini first. So let's go ahead and slide this over here, bring over our Google Home Mini. Now, if you guys don't know, you can actually power on these devices with the battery pack. So let's say that you just want to take it on with you. You want to go outside or something, you still want to use your Google Home Mini or something like that, or just kind of play around with it. You actually can bring a battery pack along and plug it in, and it should power your Google Home Mini or any of your voice assistant devices. So let's go ahead and test this out. So I have my cord here. So here's my cord. So let's go ahead and plug this in and see what we got. So I'm going to plug it in here like so. All right, and then I'm going to plug it into my battery pack. Okay, and then I'm going to see it, and it looks like it came right on. And look, oh, it's working. All right, so that's my first test, is to see if it can power on something that doesn't require much juice or much of an energy jolt, which is the Google Home Mini, and it powers it on just fine. All right, so that's pretty awesome. This guy is already showing that it's pretty powerful already. All right, so there it is, fully on, ready to go. All right, guys, so the next device we're going to use is the iPhone. All right, so this is an iPhone 6s. Yes, it's old, but it still works. And to me, it's one of the best iPhones Apple ever came out with. It's still kicking, it's still working. I love it. So let's go ahead and see. So typically what I do is with a device, I turn it off, right? So I turn the device off as if it died, and then I'm going to plug this in here, okay? And I like how this turns on right away when I plug in a USB accessory. It comes right on. Some devices you actually have to click the button to turn them on. So all right, so let's go ahead and plug it in and see what we got. All right, so the device is plugged in. Let's see if it turns right on. That's awesome. I get my Apple logo. This is exactly what I look for. So far, we're 2 for 2 as far as the strength of this battery pack. And I'm starting to like it. I'm thinking I'm going to actually keep this in my pocket every day. I mean, look how small it is. So it's pretty light. And again, for the price point at $19 plus additional discount, things like that, it's pretty much a steal. Okay, so my iPhone's on, I'm good to go. Let's go ahead and test out our next device, which is going to be the iPad. All right, guys, so here's our final test here. All right, so I have an iPad Air here. As you know, these things have huge batteries and require a lot of juice to get them to turn on. So let's see if this little guy here can turn this thing on. It should at 10,000 milliamp hours. This thing should be able to get this thing charged pretty fast. So let's see. All right, so it's plugged in, lights on. Let's see if we can get it up. Okay. Looks like there we have the battery symbol, which is awesome, which means that the iPad recognizes the power coming from the battery pack. And that's also a good sign, which means that if my iPad was dead or if I needed enough juice to turn it on, that means that I have probably the ability to turn it on. All right, now, as far as the timing on the iPad, it would depend on how far down you train that battery as far as rating to see how fast or how long it would take this battery pack to actually turn this thing on or fully charge it. I would imagine that at 10,000 milliamp hours, this maybe we'll get this on in maybe 5 to 10 minutes. We'll get it on. It won't fully charge it, but it will get it to turn on. We'll have to wait and see about that. But as far as it being strong enough to turn this on, I'm pretty happy about that, seeing that I do have my battery indication here, which means that it is charging the iPad, which is awesome, especially at something this small that's able to do that. So again, this is the Poweradd 10,000, so it's the Energycell variant of Poweradd, and it's pretty awesome. I like the size. It just came out. Like I said, they've been around for quite some time. They're pretty much on the same tier level as Anchor. Right now, I think I checked on Amazon just to look at this particular model, and everyone who's bought it is giving it great praises and 5 stars. So I would definitely recommend this, guys. If you're looking for a small compact battery that can charge your devices, this is something you might want to have. Again, for $20, you can't really beat it as far as like how much actual power is inside of this little guy. The only downside I would see with this device is that there's only one port. So let's say I had more than one device that I need to charge, I wouldn't be able to do that. So that's the problem I see there. And also I don't see ability to actually use USB-C, which I would love to see in an upgrade or an updated version of this would be to have a USB-C port, which will allow even faster charging from this little small guy. So hey, Poweradd, definitely take that into consideration, as far as your next update. But overall, guys, this is a great thing. And look, our Apple logo is there, which means that we're good to go. And this is an awesome piece of hardware here as far as like battery packs go. So definitely check out the Poweradd Energycell 10,000. It's worth it for 19 bucks. It's awesome. I'll have a link in the description with all the details about this actual power bank here that you're probably going to want to go get or get for a friend or something like that. It's mobile, it's small, put in your pocket, throw in your purse. You can pretty much hide this thing away in anything. Throw in your book bag. It's awesome. All right. So, but that's all I got for you guys today. I thought I'd just share this device with you all. It's the Energycell 10,000 made by Poweradd. It's awesome. So definitely check it out. But that's it, guys. Please like this video if you enjoyed it. Please comment below your thoughts on this actual battery pack as well. And also subscribe to this channel. Help me build this channel to something big. And that's all I got for you guys today. And I'll see you on the next one. Peace.